You know, today I'm finally re-excited. I'm excited again about neuroscience because for years I have never seen the targets that I thought, that I can see the target. I can see how to translate from a mouse to a non-human primate to a human, or you see the human genetics or whatever. Finally, in the last couple of years, we are, for the first time in my biotech career, really starting to see certain neurological diseases, and all of this coming from academia.
Yeah.
Sing the praise of the basic scientists. We are starting to see target genetic pathways. I mean, think for a moment, I'll pick on an example, ALS. I mean, years ago, what do you know? You knew about the SOD, mutation, which is a small percentage of the patients, and people trying things about symptoms or let's save neurons or try this growth factor or this. Now we know about TDP-43, and there's all these different experiments people are doing about what makes it go from the nucleus to the cytoplasm. I mean, without giving away all the things people are telling me, and many of them are published, there is really exciting science where you can say there are targets that you can imagine drugging, small molecule, large molecule, nucleic acid, whatever. Some of the neurological diseases are coming of age now. And I think we even get excited about pain with look at what, Vertex
Yeah.
has opened that up with NAV 1.8.
Yep.
Um, uh, we are getting excited that for once it's not just going to be phenomenology and it's not just going to be shooting in the dark on psychiatric disease or epilepsy or neurological disease. Maybe we will really, in the coming years, start to have real targets. But you have to be disciplined because when you're investing, you are investing your LP's money, and you always have to remember that, and when you meet them, it's
They'll
their
remind you. Yeah.
yes, it's their college or university, it's their family, it's their insurance company, whatever it is. You are the steward of their money, and you have to ask yourself, why is this going to work in a human being? Do you have human genetics? Do you have are human, are there human cells? Well, do you at least have monkey data? It's funny thinking that I started with fruit flies. And I used to say fruit flies were relevant for human. And now you've got me at this stage of my career saying, that's all good, guys. Tell me why this is actually going to work in a human. Do
Yeah.
you at least have non-human primate or human genetics? You have to hold things to a very high standard to say, does this really have a shot of working in human beings?
Well,